Welcome to Kids Adventure Club. Let the adventure begin.
A long, long time ago, in the middle of a green valley, there was a small village known as the Bald Village. The name sounded strange, but it carried a secret. Every man, woman, and child in the village was completely bald. No matter how much oil they used, no matter what herbs they ate or how many prayers they made, their heads always remained shiny and hairless. At first, people laughed about it and teased one another, but eventually they accepted their fate with smiles. Still, deep in their hearts, everyone wished that they too could have thick, beautiful hair like the people in the neighboring villages across the mountains. One afternoon, dark clouds gathered in the sky, and suddenly a golden light descended right into the middle of the village. Everyone was astonished. Children rushed to the spot while women peeked through their windows. From within the glowing light appeared a breathtakingly beautiful fairy. Her long golden hair flowed down to her feet, and her wings shone like the blue sky. The children shouted in delight, "Look! A fairy has come! A fairy has come!" The fairy smiled at them and said, "My name is Gulfum the Fairy. I have come from the land of winds. I've heard that an ancient curse keeps the people of this village bald." An elder of the village stepped forward and said, "Yes, daughter, it's true. Long ago, a greedy sorcerer came here. The villagers treated him poorly, and in anger he cursed us so that no one in our village would ever grow hair again. From that day until now, we have lived like this." The fairy thought for a moment and then spoke gently. "Curses can be broken, but only with sacrifice, patience, and kindness. If you all promise to live with love and help one another, I will free you from this spell." The villagers eagerly agreed, but Gulfam said they would first have to pass a test. "You must travel beyond the forest to a dark cave. In that cave lives a black serpent who guards the key to your freedom. If you show courage and bring back that key, your fate will change." The villagers grew afraid. No one dared to face the serpent. But then a young orphan boy named Akmal stepped forward and said, "I will go. I want my village to be happy forever." Akmal set off toward the forest. The journey was long and dangerous. Thorny bushes scratched him, eerie shadows surrounded him, and frightening noises echoed through the trees. Yet he did not lose heart. At last, he reached the cave where the serpent lived. Inside, it was pitch dark. Suddenly, a pair of glowing red eyes appeared, and a booming voice hissed, "Who dares to enter my cave?" Trembling, Akmal replied, "I am Akmal from the Bald Village. I have come to take the key that can bring our hair back." The serpent laughed and said, "That key is not for everyone. You must answer my question truthfully and bravely. Fail, and you will be trapped here forever." The serpent asked, "Tell me, what is the most precious thing in the world?" Akmal thought deeply. He considered wealth, power, and fame. But then he remembered the fairy's words, "True beauty lies in goodness." He smiled and said, "The most precious thing in the world is love and kindness." The serpent hissed loudly, but then its anger faded. "You have spoken the truth. You are both brave and honest. Take this. Here is the golden key that will free your people from the curse." Akmal returned to the village with the key. Gulfum the fairy raised it toward the sky, and suddenly golden light showered down. Slowly, thick, beautiful hair began to grow on everyone's heads. Children clapped with joy, women danced with happiness, and men embraced one another in amazement. The fairy spoke lovingly. "Remember, this blessing will last only as long as you keep love and kindness in your hearts. If pride or hatred returns, your hair will vanish again." From that day on, the Bald Village was renamed the Flowering Village. Its people lived with love, peace, and generosity, and their hair remained lush and beautiful forever. Akmal was honored as the hero of the village, and whenever Gulfam the fairy passed across the skies, she always blessed the village with happiness. And so the Bald Village became a village of joy for all time.
Kids who love their mom and dad, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you.